Hello, I'm Jalice Mingangbam and welcome to ISTV English News. First, top stories. Manipur Medical Council to improve relationship between people and doctors. Now the news in detail. The newly formed Manipur Medical Council is going to make an attempt to improve the relationship between the patient party and the doctors so that the frequent conflicts that occur between the two could be alleviated. During an exclusive interview, the newly elected president of the council, Dr. Sinam Rajendra, told our joint editor T. Sunil Kumar and video journalist Jivan Konsam that with the help of the media, the Manipur Medical Council will try to reduce the frequency of conflict that occur regularly between the patient party and the doctors in the state. The council will make efforts to prevent any unwanted incident from happening between the patient party and the medical staff. Whenever the patient party feels aggrieved, they can always lodge complaints with the council. According to the complaint, the council will take up necessary action.
Ana party na jo expectation to wa koi lying bachat pasida na hospital lo pusaladi phagada bani kaina khanba adagi doctors na neglect to edu da laime am si masi khoi gi press meet kumba koi sige council se leram ni na koina kaino ka public ka una khona dana media person mayam una dana koi discuss toroga wa phaudu na raga yam na ina khanbada masi misunderstanding mayam se kokane na khanjai.
Now that there is a medical council of the state's own, the loss of time and huge expenditure that those who have passed MBBS had to incur in travelling outside the state for registration will be done away with, Dr. Sinam Rajendra said.
कोई मानव सिंह कोई न पासर हो गवाती चलेगा वाना होना बा यदि मसी फंगना होना बदा मतलब याम चंगबा द खर्चा याम चंगबा मसी गुम्बा वाब मयाम से मसी कोई काउंसिल से लिंक खला बनी ना कोई सीधा इलाही न तो वंगा मनी अदे मुक चक्रिब पैसा मयाम दो कोई सीधा लेके दो पैसा सपोज 5,000 पर रजिस्ट्रेशन वो है ना एक्जेक्टली कोई दी फॉर्मुलेट तो जदरी मधु I am low in Chakidori outside the for last so many Rims in 1972 how given was it for the thousands of students doctors were money Ado low in about Adogi registration Pesase Canada top state mostly in Kano state Assam the Chakravana Adugum Bumayam question the Pangan music.
He further said that the council will organize orientation courses for the doctors from time to time to impart additional knowledge to the doctors. The council has already urged the health minister to provide grant in aid and an office to the Manipur Medical Council. It is believed that necessary action would be taken by the minister soon, Dr. Rajendra said. He further appealed to the people to cooperate with the council so that the council can function properly.
Council ji hang avani na Manipura laibi Dr. Punamak kano restart ono to biro uji ki die koi hojadri adu bo koi yam thuna tawna ba hona jari adana hek to ba koi kano da media da khangde adai da loina ba inform to jarani aduga aina Dr. Fet maruma pang kunamakta china kunamakta ina koi council sita restart to bi na in hygiene.
As one of the most delightful tourism festivals in Manipur, Sangai Festival is knocking on the door. Manipur Mountaineering and Trekking Association MMTA is all set to organize various adventure sports and games during the festival. In an exclusive interview with our reporter Nabukumar Khagopam at the office of the association at Minuthong, President of the association Dr. L. Surjit said, for the last many years, MMTA has been organizing various adventure sports and varieties of events during the festival. This year, the association will organize adventurous events at the main venue Hapta Kangzebung. Spider net, rope bridge, boating in artificial pool, artificial boulder climbing, water zorbing, land zorbing, sumo zorbing fight will be held at the main venue as held last year, the president said. Besides, for the first time in Manipur, a new adventurous game, human sling Tarzan swing, will be introduced during the festival, he added. He further said, latest equipments used in mountaineering will also be displayed at the festival.
Adventure bu pamjaba adventure tourism bu yamna promote tawjaning ba na singna pamjaba singna high riba activities mayam se yawi ba yagani yawi nabi damakta yawning ba singna MMT ge office ta tang manga phawgi November tang manga phawgi manung da lengbirak tuna application form pisan biraba amadi lawiraba yagani.
Dr. L. Surzit said, in addition to the varieties of events to be held at the main venue, the association has struck out plans to organize other outdoor adventure sports at Korengai Old Airfield, Masi Complex, Imphal East, Loktak Lake and in Ukhrul, Tamenglong and Senapati districts. Moreover, a 60-kilometer long mountain bike cross-country competition will be introduced this time. The competition will cover Imphal, Lamdan, Old Kasar Road and will converge at Lamdan, he said. On the other hand, all the adventure programs will be focused on Kaupum Valley in order to give emphasis to the old ancient route of Tongzai Maril instead of different places of Tamenglong district which were held in the previous festival. He also drew the attention of the people to extend full cooperation to make the festival a grand success.
Madada kona antaksi anova item ma chahi godingi item anova si hudok chabni adate kona human sling sort aina hitang di risks lai the adventure hai bisi di kona risks take a risk saibani don't make any mistake ama the outcome must be positive sigi team da kona madugi human sling sort ase akoi masi introduce tawjagi aina tumaina thamjari Lengbiro at the Shanghai Festival, Yamna Santi Oina, Yamna Nuaina Pangtok Minasi.
Lamnai Mol Chongloi has been crowned the most coveted title of Miss Good 2014. She was crowned by the former Miss Good 2013 at the glittering pageant held with traditional and cultural programs at the parade ground of 1st Battalion Manipur Rifles in connection with the post-harvest festival of Chin Kuki Mizo Group, Chavankut. Chief Minister Oibobi and other dignitaries attended the function. Among the 22 contestants who were competing for the title, Miss Lamnemol Chongloi bagged the title with a cash prize of 1 lakh rupees. Okram Monica won the first runners-up with a cash prize of 75,000 rupees and Katipri Kacha stood the second runner-up position with a cash prize of 50,000 rupees. Besides, the prizes of various subtitles were distributed to the winners by the dignitaries present at the event. Kripashri Basaspatimanum bagged Miss Beautiful Eyes, BD Sangril Anal for the Miss Beautiful Smile, K. Prishila Kom for Miss Beautiful Hair, Linita Thonazum for Miss Congeniality and Songsaikim Chongloi for Best Designer. Now the national and international news. Even as the reluctant NDA government shared the list of 627 names who allegedly have accounts in foreign banks with the Supreme Court earlier this week, Prime Minister Narendra Modi today said that he would not leave any stone unturned to bring all the black money back to India. Addressing the nation via All India Radio as a part of his Man Ki Baat program, Modi broke his silence over the issue for the first time after the Lok Sabha elections. He said, "Please trust this Pradhan Sevak. The issue is an article of fate for me." The Prime Minister said that neither he nor the centre was aware of the exact amount of money stashed abroad. Neither I nor my government or even the previous government knows the exact numbers, but I assure you that there will be no shortcomings in my effort. I want your blessings to remain. I will do everything, the Prime Minister said. He also appealed to the people to repose faith in the government on the probe into the black money trial, as he said that they were in the right direction. CBI has started posting for its officers in some of the Indian missions abroad besides cutting down of red tape involved in sending letters rogatory as measures to expedite cases related to black money. We have submitted a note to the Special Investigation Team in which we have elaborated about the measures that are required from the point of view of the probe agency, CBI Director Ranjit Sinha told a news agency before leaving for Monaco. Expediting Prime Minister Narendra Modi's pet project of cleansing the Ganga, the centre will be constituted 25 special teams to check the source of pollution of the holy river so that further action could be taken accordingly. The teams to be drawn from the different wings of the Ministry of Water Resources and will inspect various drains of the river during winters as there is no flow from the glaciers then. It will give ample scope to them to locate the source of discharge released by the industries and other polluting factors. The exercise, which is expected to be completed before the commencement of summer, will be subsequently carried out in all the Ganga flowing states according to official sources. It will also help in quantifying the volume of effluents discharged by the industries for initiating appropriate action in the future. AAP Chief Arvind Kejriwal said Prime Minister Narendra Modi is a great orator and has sent all the right messages, but felt delivery of his promises were very low. Kejriwal also suggested that Modi as Prime Minister has brought some positivity in the country in the last 5 months, adding only time will tell whether the aspirations of the people will be fulfilled or not. Taking a cue from Gujarat, the centre has asked all its employees to design and implement projects of their choice to help it in improving citizen-centric services, governance and provide new initiatives of mass welfare. It has been decided to launch an initiative to provide a platform to government officials to design and implement projects or schemes of the choice on voluntary basis, which would give them a sense of self-satisfaction and achievement. The Department of Administrative Reforms and Public Grievances set in an order. The scheme of Swanta Sukhaya, Sanskrit words meaning for one's happiness, emphasizes providing an opportunity to all government employees to use their initiative and insights for the benefit of the community and nation at large outside their structured format of work. The Finance Ministry will start the budgetary exercise tomorrow, with the Expenditure Secretary meeting various ministries starting with Law and Justice and Information and Broadcasting. The ministry will finalize the revised estimates for 2014-15 and budget estimates for 2015-16 for planned and non-planned expenses. The meetings with various ministries will go until December 12th, according to an office notice. They will delve on the performance of past programs and schemes to check actual performance against estimates or targets. Indian and American officials have scheduled a series of meetings before the year end to follow up on decisions taken during Prime Minister Narendra Modi's maiden meeting with US President Barack Obama here in September to ensure the time-bound implementation. The two sides have scheduled more than a dozen high-level interactions on topics ranging from education, trade, science and technology, and strategic affairs in the coming weeks. China has granted citizens the power to sue the government if it fails to pay proper compensation, relenting for the first time to growing resentment over land acquisition. China's top legislature, the National People's Congress, yesterday adopted an amendment to the Administrative Procedure Law aiming to expand the people's right to sue the government. According to the amendment, courts will launch prop if the government is sued for violating agreements on land and housing compensation and commercial operations franchised by the government. Astronomers have discovered an elusive new low-mass, low-density planet located 2,300 light-years away from the Earth with an atmosphere loaded with hydrogen and helium. The planet, known as PH3c, nearly avoided detection because it has a highly inconsistent orbit time around its sun due to the gravitational influence of other planets in its system. Now the top stories once again. Manipur Medical Council to improve relationship between people and doctors. That's all for now, and stay with us for more news updates.